Here's a little disclaimer. I'm so sorry that I'm breathing really heavy throughout this video. I am so sick, like so sick. And this is literally me, what I look like, fighting for my life. Hi, hello. Welcome to my channel. So it's been a minute since I've done a reading. I have literally been by the universe, you know, but now I'm back. I'm better. I've learned the lessons that I needed to. And here's the reading for you. There's something here about, and this is like a recurring thing. I think it's for everybody literally right now. I think the veil is very, very thin. I think we're all aware of this, but also a lot of the collective is shifting from like from the current timeline that they're in into a newer, better, and just more fruitful timeline. A lot of people are putting in the work because it's the year of the horse, but also sorry, I'm sick. But also just doing what they can to let go of the limiting beliefs, the limiting actions that they've been accustomed to try and level up. For example, for you, it's all about money. You haven't been doing well financially, girlfriend. I think some of you are stuck in a cycle of overspending, overgiving. And there's so much guilt that comes with it too. Like, you know that you're not supposed to be doing this thing, but it's also like you can't help but give, because you're a giver and you have a good heart and you want to be there for everybody around you, but at the same time it's blocking for your it's blocking your blessings from coming in. Let's see. Oh my goodness, bro you have the Five of Wands here. So Five of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. Why do I feel like there's somebody here that, okay, I'm getting an image in my head of like somebody who still lives with their parents but also is very draining. Like, you're being charged rent and it's like you can't afford it. My parents did that. I think that's something that a lot of parents do, is like they think it's helping you but it's really not. It's not preparing you for the real world in a way, and it's causing a lot of conflict as well within that relationship. It could be like just problems with your parents, problems with your mom. But at the same time, you know, you have this feeling that like you gotta get out of this. Heavy feeling. I'm sorry you're going through that. The Fool in reverse. And you know that it may be like you need to get out of it. You need to get out of this home life situation in order for you to grow, in order for you to thrive. But it's also like the economy is so bad, you know, like what am I supposed to do? Spirit, what can you do to ease this feeling of burden, like this burdeny feeling, I guess you'd say. Nine of Wands in reverse. I feel like I've just heard boundaries. Boundaries need to be very secure, very like up there. Like, you need to be able to say no. I don't know why I keep getting boundaries with that. It's funny. Huh. Okay. Judgment reverse. Oh girl. Yeah, there's a lot of something here to do with boundaries. You're at the point where you're burnt out, but you're also at a point where it's kind of like, I can leave and I can trust myself in the universe and see where it takes me. But at the same time, you're kind of scared to take the leap because you know deep down that there's a material side to things, right, in this earth, and you have to be able to pay your bills and all that. But Judgment reverse is you not following that calling inside of you to take the leap, And so it's kind of prolonging your growth. The universe is literally saying like, hey, we got your back, just trust us and see where this goes. There's a lot of codependency here, I'm feeling. Yeah. But the Prince of Pentacles is there as a reminder, like, there's going to be more to this. More to this than you could ever imagine. Yes. You're gonna find your way. You're gonna find your way, even though it might not feel like it right now. Nine of Cups reversed is going to be like the, okay, I'm making a decision. You're gonna find your way with the Two of Wands reversed. You're gonna be able to finally get out of that feeling of like, what do I do? What do I do? And you're gonna be able to get your ducks in a row to finally leave this situation. It might not be easy. It's gonna be really, really hard, but what's to come, Spirit? What's to come for this collective? What's to come for this collective, and what can they do? What can they anticipate, I should say? The Hermit reversed. You're going to be putting yourself out there more. You know when you're in a period of like toxicity or like, okay, I'm getting this image of like, you know when you've been stuck in something for so long that that's all that you know, and then eventually you get out of it and you start seeing it for what it really is, and then the healing can finally happen at that point forward. 222 on the timer, as I said that. That's exactly the kind of thing that you're going to be in. You're going to be making more room for all these things to come in, all of these, all of the abundance, all of the just blessings to come in as soon as you start prioritizing yourself and saying no when you're feeling like you're being overextended. So, I'm getting credit cards. Pay your credit cards when they're due. Stop with the I can't pay it right now, and I don't know why that's coming up, but yeah, prioritize yourself, prioritize your needs, and stop minimizing who you are, because you are meant for so much more. Yeah. 10 of Cups reversed. You are meant for so much more. And I don't think you fully realize it, but you will get to that point. You just need to release this, and then you will level up. Okay? What else? Final messages for the collective. Final messages for the collective. Princess of Swords. Start planning. Start planning. There's a lack of seeing things clearly because I don't think you have a plan in place. So start making the plan so you have like a clear-cut idea of where you're gonna go, how you're gonna achieve what you need to do. I'm also seeing, like, on this card, the angels, you know what I mean? The eyes. You're divinely protected, divinely guided. And there's only going to be a way up for you from here on out. You've probably already hit rock bottom, and it's time for you to ascend. So, yeah, that's your reading. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe.